Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your March 2022 read. My big cat Virgo, welcome. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. You're all about the self-improvement as well as the service. Yes, baby, service to self first and the Most High. Everything else is secondary, darling dear. It's the only way. Big cat way, Virgo. Virgo, the sixth house, darling dear, as you well know. You likes to lead with what? Your health and fitness. Responsibility is your go-to move. It's about what some of you are well into pets. Could be a veterinarian or taking up the veterinarian route, darling dears. It's about your organization and feeling useful in a situation where you can utilize all of what? Your skills, darling dear, because you've got them skills. You are ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect, darling dear. Communication, how you come across. Let's dive in, darling dears. Let's see what rune you are leading with throughout March 2022. Just the one. Oh, we had it in the today's read as well. What read was that? Good golly and gosh, the charlatans are afoot. But listen, that's today's read. Go and watch that. As I was saying, you have Gebo. This is what represented by the Gemini energy. It speaks about partnerships, gifts, and it also speaks about a contract, possibly a new contract coming towards you during the month of March 2022, darling dear. It's represented by the letter G, as well as the numbers 24, 25, 26, and 27. It also speaks about what? The sacrifice of making the right choice. What do you have to sacrifice during March 2022 in order to what? Stay on your path to greatness. My big cat Virgo. Please excuse the adverts, I leave them in because sometimes it's a message for you. Right, let's get the card from your ancestral team. What do they want you to know as you forge your way into March 2022? Give it a good shufti. Oh, I will take the first card that I saw. Rejuvenating Rain. Clear the past to heal the present. This also speaks about the breaking of what? Soul ties. Getting rid of them bonds. Realizing the past is just a map to your future. Let's get the book and get the deeper meaning of this, darling dears. Rejuvenating Rain is on page 93. We have the energy of what? The Hermit, which is represented by the Virgo energy. So you are in your element. The 3 is represented by the Empress, which is what? Earth, as well as Venus energy, self-care, self-love, and self-worth. The 9 speaks about having to isolate yourself from a situation, realizing your spiritual strength. It took some time, but you are on the good foot. Right. For you to screenshot and read at your leisure or leisure. The Scar Traveler wants you to know, in order for new growth to occur, the old must be cleared away. This card indicates a time of clearing out what doesn't serve you and support you. It can also indicate clutter clearing. If you don't love it or use it, most likely it's clutter. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Physical clutter can be indicative of an emotional clutter. It's time to release it and allow the cleansing metaphoric energy of the rain to purify and cleanse you in the deepest way. This is also a great time to go on a cleansing fast to clear out your body, while While all emotions and challenges are clearing out of your energy field, use water for cleansing your energy field. Stand in a cold shower, swim in the sea, run in the rain, darling dear. And if you're in the UK, you're going to be getting rain. Right, we're going to push on even further. Let's get some cards on this tableau. See what's going on for my big cat Virgos.
What do you want? You will help us to locate and retrieve the missing person.
Something about locating, retrieving something. Did you hear that, Virgos? Base of your deck, we've got the Five of Cups. Good golly and gosh, somebody feels a bit shamefaced, full of regret, darling dear. And I tell you this many times, my big cat. Regret is not remorse. Regret is a Judas. Remorse is a Peter. There's a big difference between the two. This also speaks about what somebody's feeling a bit depressed, sad, possibly about a past situation. 3 cups on there, on the floor speaks about what? A throuple, darling dear. Could be a loser in love. But you have to understand that blessing of the person that you lost, they've got to go and bless someone else, because obviously they weren't right for you. Divine is shining its divine light on you, making you realize you still have the Two of Cups. You can attract whatever you want, but you have to get through this DNS, this dark period, releasing what no longer serves you. Five of Cups is Pisces energy. Pisces is what? The 12th house. It speaks about karma, occult knowledge, spirituality on a whole, as well as solitude. Lots of cards spilled past me. Let's see. The energy that you're leading with, or that's around you as you enter March 2022. Good God. You've got a stumbling block. You've got the what? You've got the Magician and the Chariot, 2 major arcana. This talks about what? Spirit stepping in on your behalf. You was dealing with a master manipulator, a con person, a hoodwinker, somebody who was a blessing blocker in your life. I said if it was a throuple, you are coming off the back of, my dear Virgo. You didn't lose anything. You lost what? A bad news bear. Little Finger's son or daughter. Pennywise the clown. Somebody who manipulated everything. This person emotionally manipulated you, mentally manipulated you. Some of them even what? Came into your situation. They didn't even have their own vehicle, darling dear. This looks like somebody you lifted up in a love situation. Could be a partnership or even a business. This person was a full-on con person. They led with lies. King of Cups on top of the Magician, darling dear. This person emotionally manipulated you. This is past energy or energy you are dealing with now as you go through your particular DNS. My dear Virgo, fist bump. Keep your head up, darling dear. Because they was always a liar and a cheater. Yes, baby. If I had pearls, I'll be clutching them bitches with you, darling dear. The 7 of Swords speaks about a cheating cheatara. Somebody who feels like they've made a mistake and would like to return. Listen, big cat Virgo, if they've already blessed you once with their skullduggerous ways and heinous crimes, you are being advised to avoid. Lord 10 of the 48 laws of power, darling dear. It's the only way. Your shape is shapely back. Why? The Empress has come out for you. We already saw the number 3 from the ancestral message. This is about you knowing your worth during the month of March 2022. My big cat Virgo. This is about you what? Self-worth, self-love, self-care. It also speaks about some of you may actually be co-creating as well as procreating. Congratulations. Realizing you may have to walk this load of road alone. You're going to have to be what? Mudda fudda and fudda mudda. You was dealing with somebody who was an emotional manipulator. King of Cups is somebody who what? Is slow to speak. Next to the reversed Magician and the reversed Chariot, right? And the cheating cheatara card. This person had a plan for you in the beginning, darling dear. Possibly to trap you with progeny. Good God! Look! I can't make it up. Judgment knows their address, darling dear. The karma bus has found them. This person will also like to be Matt the Knife and have one more round Julie with your hairline and your life. Mm-hmm. Your judgment is to turn your back on this person. Always look at where the characters are facing when you're reading tarot, darling dear. You're turning your back on the situation, knowing your worth, understanding you must be their agent of karma in March 2022. This is you looking back on past actions, heinous crimes. We already saw the whole bushel, darling dear, and it was what? Alarming, to say the least. Judgment knows their address. Listen, they're getting a double J. If this was a long-term situation, a marriage, some kind of partnership, freedom is being afforded to you in the month of March 2022. A rejuvenating rain, also reminding you to what? Cut that soul tie, darling dears. This person wants to come back to a situation that they, what did bombs over Baghdad, darling dear? They blew it up from the inside out. Nothing like a front tabber. They get no S in your hemisphere. Justice and judgment, darling dear. Libra energy as well as Pluto and fire and water energy. We also have the Empress coming in with Earth and Venus energy, darling dears. Looking back at the past, this is blind justice. If this is a legal situation in work, you was dealing with what? Manipulative, codependent, sneaky, back, front, neck, tabbing snakes, darling dear. Oh my gosh. Virgo. I didn't even notice this before. Can you see this person coming with the Aquarius energy of it all on the magpie? A messenger. Birds are always messages from your higher self, darling dear. And this is a situation why this person would love to sneak back. All they can do is think about you and its negative thoughts. 6 of Swords in the background. You can see, look, on this particular card, can't you see the Watcher? Whatever they're thinking towards you, darling dear, it's return to sender. They didn't expect to be scuppered, darling dear. Did not know that karma would arrive at what address they be at. Karma is definitely all over them. Divine wants you to look away, darling dear. Their emergency is not your emergency. You have to remember who helped you into certain situations. Again, we see the Two of Wands. This is what? Don't look back, Carol Ann. It also looks at, you see the key? That is your healing, your Chiron. Find your Chiron on your birth natal chart. It will give you the tools to heal thyself. It also speaks about you, what? Taking active movement, deciding to take the what? The red pill, because you ain't going back. Blood, brah, oh sistrine. This is a toxic situation which was meant to be temporary, darling dear. It was meant to teach you what you didn't want on this Malkuth. Some of you are being caught up with a pregnancy or have progeny with this person or persons. Well, they've got multiple personalities, darling dears. Judgment. Look, 3 major arcana. Divine timing. Of the what? Of the 7 cards on the table, 5 of them is major arcana. Divinely guided, protected. Pay attention to your dreams, my big cat Virgo, during the month of March 2022. Big cat wave. We're going to look into this cheating Chitara, this back, front, neck, Taba. They get no S. What about your Skrillers.com? How's your money looking? Right? Listen, we have the 7 of Wands. Some of you are feeling in a vulnerable state at this moment in time. When you're being hoodwinked, darling dear, they get a hold of your emotions, your good seat of emperors and empresses. Yes, baby. And your Skrillers.com. Somebody's feeling as though their finances are shaky. They feel as though what? They're going to have to fight a hard battle in March because of the toxic situation that they are moving away from. Base of the deck, darling dear. You also come through with the Queen of Wands. You don't look like what you've been through, darling dear. You're looking fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, sexy. This is about admirers. People are admiring your strength to leave a situation. The Queen of Wands is confident, darling dear, as well as a good mother. This also speaks about you, what? Planning, plotting, and strategizing. Multiple streams of income. This is looking towards a new beginning. And you're not having it. Look at your eyes. You've had enough. Hey, you've had enough of being stabbed by a page, no less, a page. This is the what? The season of unyoking yourself from what you was unequally yoked to. What's going on? Listen, the devil is a liar. Yeah. Queen of Wands you're coming through with, darling dear. This was a lot of betrayal. Multiple stabations, darling dear. But fortunately for you, you've managed to pull the knives out of your back. But this page would still like to come through with what? A bull swanky apology. Right? From that big cup of opium. This also speaks about somebody who has what? Spiritual gifts. It also speaks about someone who could possibly be on the down low. Let me tell you something. You can be whatever sexuality you want on this Malkuth. We are in the 21st century. It's the ones that lie and what hate women, misogynist, darling dear. They can't love you and their actions be lied with all of this stabation. This could also be medical treatment. Somebody's also be going what? They're getting they're looking for some form of medical treatment. This could also represent scalpels, body realignment. Page. 2 pages, darling dear. You've got for a new beginning. You want a new look in this world, darling dear. We also have the Knight of Wands. This is about you rushing into a decision. If you're going for any surgery that is personally elected, not for medical purposes, make sure you don't rush in. Make sure you take the time to what? Research, get the right intel on whomsoever's going to be operating on you. Your Skrilla is going to take all of your confidences, darling dear. And this is about you, what? Believing in yourself. You have to believe in yourself during March 2022. Why? It froze for a little bit. I had to turn off the alarm. Let me tell you something. It's from the Most High, darling dears. You need to wake up and realize whom you are. You can manifest anything you want, but you have to have what? Belief in yourself. That is all part of what? Self-care, self-love, and self-worth. No matter whom try to trap you in a situation, you can what? Think your way out of it. You're the Queen of Wands, blood. You are spiritually guided, and you have psychic abilities. We want to know about this cheater, this master manipulator that tried to be what? A blessing forever in your life. The blessing of what? Bad luckiness, bad credit, a bad attitude, right? And genitalia that had a bad memory. As I said, my mocha, because I ain't getting smoked. Let's see about this wicked individual. A con person for sure, darling dear. This is somebody that had nothing to offer to the table. Cancer energy on its face. This is somebody who is what? An opportunist. Somebody who is a master emotional manipulator. Never had any plans of what? Being satisfied with what they manipulated. Always had their eyes on a different prize. They would get into any window or door. Like Wee Willie Winky. Right? This is what you see. Look at it. It's a pedestrian sperm engineer. Where's my other deck? Let's see what else is going on with the wicked. This toxic situation that you got out by the sweat of your proverbial balls. They always had the strength to fight with you, darling dear. Put you in competition with many, which what? Affected your self-esteem. Clearing the past. Healing the present. What's it? They're talking about you in them streets, darling. They're merchant of slander, Jeremiah 9:40, on the balls of their feet, trying to recruit a flying monkey or two. This says gossip, slander, creating rumors, right? And more slander, because they're insecure. You act like you're better than me, they're thinking. They're thunking, right? Spilling secrets that you told them in a vulnerable moment to all and sundry. We already saw the justice and the judgment. Karma knows their address, darling dear. Touch not the anointed. What's this? Left behind. Little finger blood. I told you, it's Pennywise son or daughter. Spreading them lies, the hidden hand. They want to take a big cat down, right? Look at this. Your growth is irritating them. I suggest you continue to grow on, blood. Keep growing. I'm watching you eat well. Where did you get those skills? As they try to beat it out of you, as they try to what? Break you down in your cranium, darling dear. I will continue to try and get your attention. How dare you heal and excel? Listen, if you did all of these things and they see it as bad, you better stay bad, big cat. Fist bump. What else do we need to know about this person, this master manipulator, this con person and hoodwinker for sure? Stumbling block in your life.
Do you have children in the UK? Are they under the age of
Some of you may be in the UK with your progeny.
£15 per month?
As am I. Yes. Right. You told him to what? Get the black bags. Get out. Push off and kick rocks. And said nothing more. What's this? Please don't bring up the past. I don't live there anymore. This talks about what? Not listening to what they've got to say, darling dear. It will be the whisperings of Hannibal Lecter to drag you back to hell in a handbasket. These that are bound for the short spiritual bus. When you told them to fetch the black bags, they boarded the bus next to the sign saying you can't F off past this point. Why is the bus stalling at that point? We need to know. Somebody also slept with your person, darling dear, because they wanted your life. Let them keep the blessing blocker. Let that person bless them with what they blessed you with, darling dear. They wanted you to be you so much. They took on the pedestrian sperm engineer, or the one that has the Panani like the black hole of Calcutta. You've got a stumbling, stuttering Mitchell bitch in your hemisphere. Beware of them, big cat. Nothing to say. I use my looks to get what I want. And what's this? Good God. Like I said, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them bitches with you. My big cat Virgo. During the month of March 2022. Their secrets have got secrets. Skin peeling for sure. Hairline taking, definitely. There's a stuttering or lisping Mitchell bitch around you that you cannot trust during the month of March 2022. They will get you on the rinse and repeat, darling dear. Any final messages for my big cat, Virgo? Let's move this out the way. We'll get another deck. We're going to go with the wellness deck. Base of the deck. Not enough. This is how they made you feel, right? Frustrated in a relationship, lacking in confidence, self-sabotaging, right? And fear and ego issues. And they made you feel jealous of other women or men, when they should really have been what? Making other men or women be jealous of how they treated you. See how the tables have turned, my dear big cat. And they want to come back to give you what? Give it to you without the Vaseline. This opportunist. This back front neck tabber. Look. Cassette tape talks about what? All they want to do is rehash the past, right? Fool you with the cognitive dissonance, right? And be a Fagin to the truth. Half inching the truth. Mask wearing mother foe. Not showing their true feelings, right? Hiding their personality. They're going to pretend. They're going to be pretending, darling dear. They'll be wearing a mask and no condom. We saw the Empress fertile with progeny and infinite possibilities. Pay attention, big cat. They're coming to delude you and gaslight you. It's all here, darling dear. Pay attention. No one from the past. Don't listen to anything they've got to say. Divine is giving you a kiss from the universe, darling dear. Continue to make the right choices. Whatever choices you made that got you exactly where you need to be on this day, the 1st of March 2022. Understand Divine is patting you on your back and about to gift you with partnerships, right, that you truly deserve. And somebody's going on a date. Nothing more from it. Look, the deck closed itself. You're going on a date. This also speaks about a date could be anything. It says meeting someone new, right? A date could be an interview, darling dear. If you're looking for a new job, things are turning in your favor. Somebody's going to be after your heart, darling dear. Remember, you keep your lock and key on that shit until they've interviewed them all. I told you, we lead with the boozy badass. Eyes on everyone, blood. Because what? There's liars, thieves, cheaters, oh my, users, swindlers, back front neck tubbers, right? Frenemies, haters, bad vibes that come hand in hand with the bad lucks.
Friends don't let friends fry their hair.
Pay attention, big cat. You've got shiznai to lose. Not very often do you get what? A green light and a go-ahead, a loving kiss from the divine. This is a soulmate. I call it old blowtorch. Told you they want to talk about shit. Some of them want the keys, right? To come and stay with you. The keys to your heart chakra. The keys to your psychological password. You better lace on them Nikes, right? And keep your tinky winky, right? In the undergrowth, the unknown. No going back. In the words of Abraham Lincoln, we go forward. Paradise. And I like you. This is a new beginning, darling dear. Somebody's going to try and get your pantaloons off straight away. You better what? Interview them. Because what they might be offering might not be enough. Yes, all of this and that. As you rebuild in the name of the Most High. Some of you have blueprints. Are going to be what? Planning. Become the runner, darling dears. Because they gave you what? Pisanphobia. Trust no one. Come through boozy badass. And misophonia. That means you can't bear to see them eating and drinking. They want you in prison, darling dear. Prison with the prisoners. Allow them. Let the past bury the past. Let's get a final word from ye old kipper before I get on. Base of the deck. This is a main male. And what? Look, all of them mitches and bitches in the background. Yes, they look good, darling dear. But this is only the number one in their own life. Would love to come and charm you. And everything they see you doing to get great is giving them angina, breathing problems. Yes, baby. Why? Because they're spying. Hillbilly investigations have been launched against you, darling dear. Sputnik. Those mouth breathers. But guess what? You've got a 14. That's the temperance. It speaks about you being an earth angel, as well as your ancestral team, handling them. Some of you need to what? Be more moderate with your consuming of whatever it is, whatever you indulge in. Some of you are looking at how much you're wasting on something that you should not be indulging in the month of March 2022. Yeah. Because that bad luckiness, right, is in your past. This is what? Going towards a new beginning. So number 10. In the reverse, this is not good. In the upright, it's not good. In the reverse, it's fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, darling dear. Ending of a cycle, a new beginning for you. And who God bless, no man can curse. Know this, big cat. Nothing like a big cat Virgo with a plan and a prayer. And what? A clear memory. We say what? We are not victims here, darling dear. We are survivors and thrivers. You must forgive in order to be forgiven. But don't forget that bastardo's name. Don't forget. Because you are big in them streets. Mature woman. This is somebody sitting proudly in all they can survey. And this is about you keeping your dignity in certain situations that was extremely indignant against you. Coffin time, allow it, blood. And this also speaks about what? The passing of a mature female in your family. My condolences, darling dears. This could also speak about the funeral of a mature female in your family. My condolences, dears. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to Teesprings, toddle over to Patreon, or come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. It's unbecoming of a big cat who's what? Stepping into their greatest season. The one that you had to work the hardest for. And as I said, touch not the anointed. Isaiah 54 17. No weapon formed against you, big cat Virgo, shall prosper, and karma is being delivered unto whom it needs to be delivered. Don't go back, darling dear. Remember Lot's wife. A full pillar of... Mm. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.